Whether troubleshooting a network error, setting up a private server, or configuring a smart home device, the very first piece of information you need is your IP address. In this guide, we will locate both your public and private IP addresses across Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. This flowchart shows the two types of addresses you actually have. Your internet service provider assigns one single public IP address to your router. That is how the outside internet sees your home. Your router then assigns a unique private IP address to every individual laptop, phone, and TV inside your network. To generate either of these addresses, your device has to be powered on and actively connected to a Wi-Fi or Ethernet network. Mixing up these two distinct types of addresses causes most configuration failures. If a networking guide asks for your local IP and you provide the public one, the connection simply will not work. Let's start with the public IP, which is identical regardless of the device you are using. Open any standard web browser, like Chrome, Safari, or Firefox, and type "What is my IP?" directly into the search bar. The search engine will instantly isolate and return a string of numbers at the very top of the results page. That single string is your digital home address. When you request a web page or download a file, the external internet uses those exact numbers to route the data back to your router. To find the private IP on a Windows PC, open your Settings menu, click Network and Internet, select your active Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection, and click to view the hardware properties. For a faster professional approach, click the Start menu, type CMD to open the command prompt, type ipconfig, and hit Enter. Look at this visual breakdown. Under your active network adapter, your private IP is listed as the IPv4 address, 4 sets of numbers. Ignore the default gateway beneath it, which is your router's address. Also, do not copy the MAC address, identified by alphanumeric hexadecimal formatting separated by colons. On a Mac, click the Apple menu and open System Settings. Navigate to the Network panel, click on your active connection, hit the Details button, and select the TCP/IP tab. If you prefer the command line, open the Terminal app, type ifconfig, and hit Return to view the active interface details. If you are using the graphical menu, stay on the TCP/IP tab. Clicking over to the Hardware tab displays your MACI address, which will not work for IP configuration. Accurately identifying this local MAC address ensures you can grant network permissions and share resources seamlessly across an Apple ecosystem. Finding the private IP on handheld iOS and Android devices requires digging briefly into the network menus. On an iPhone or iPad, open the Settings app, tap Wi-Fi, and then tap the blue Info icon next to your currently connected network. On Android, open Settings, select Network and Internet, tap Wi-Fi, and hit the gear icon next to your active network name. Scroll down to the network details and locate the IPv4 row. In these cramped mobile menus, carefully avoid the Wi-Fi address field directly adjacent to it, as that is the hardware MAC address. Accurately capturing this mobile IP enables you to securely integrate your smartphone into a centralized smart home ecosystem. You have now successfully captured both the internal and external addresses required for your device. With the private IP in hand, you can immediately initiate port forwarding on your router or finalize a local wireless printer setup. Your public IP carries an inherent privacy risk. Because it acts as an external identifier, it broadcasts your geographic location to the websites you visit. Utilizing a virtual private network, or VPN, mitigates this risk by routing your connection through a secondary server and masking your true public IP. We have included all the command line text for Windows and Mac down in the video description below. If you found this walkthrough helpful, subscribe for more technical guides. Identifying these two numbers is the first step toward managing your own network traffic and verifying your digital privacy.